Last time on Silverquill Curriculum of Chaos, the party had ventured into the depths of the unknown, going into a laboratory where they saw a giant snake-like creature combined together. It used a portal in which a familiar face, or at least mask, was seen. Fellwinter. You did not hear much of the exchange. As Fellwinter went back through the portal, their black dragon accompanied them. Scales void of any color. Reese had a small back issue after encountering such a beast.
You can just call it a skill issue, it's okay.
Yeah. As Fellwinter disappeared, Lulin took it upon himself to devise a plan. He took one of Pittis's health fire ingots and dropped it into the vat where the Naga was stored. Exploding outwards, chaos reigned in the laboratory, releasing the Death's solid slotty. Fuck, I say. You ever say a word so much that it becomes a sound and it like doesn't become a word anymore?
Yep.
Yeah. Slotty.
I keep saying salt.
Yeah. After venturing through that mess and getting out somewhat clean but very much tired, you went towards the Great Hall where you encountered Teacher Ambrose and let me see, I have her name somewhere written. Teacher Arena. You gave Arena the documents and had your suspicions about Ambrose, but Cal, you went running off as you felt Launch's aid begin to hatch. You ran through the campus, up your stairs, and then through the rest of the dorm, slamming open your room where you saw the aid crack open and Launch appear, calling you Mama. And that is where we last left off.
Huzzah.
Let me change the music real quick. So, it has been a few days since the last recent events, allowing you all a long rest.
Oh.
Yay.
Felix.
Yes.
You've had an exciting 2 days. Well, yeah. As you've had a conversation with a very maternal figure to you, even leaving a present in which you still haven't opened yet. It was a congratulation present and almost a welcoming. You can see that the package is long and seems to be kept in this hard wooden box. Would you like to open it?
Sure. I'm just chilling in my room.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah, I guess at this point it's just like, I should probably open it. Yeah.
Alright. Can you... Yeah, let me see where... Oh, no. Let's be this. Oh, no. Are you on your D&D Beyond sheet?
Yes.
I have added something. As you open it up, and
In my inventory? Oh. Okay.
Yes. You see this long black bow stretched out, probably around like a good 5 feet just in length. A black thread twining at the back of it. You can see 2 arrows have been left right next to it in this casing. Arrows of darkness. You also see a nice little kind of note card for Felix, my indulging son.
I guess once Felix reads this note, he'll kind of just. I mean, he was already exhausted from the recent events, and it's just like his mind has been more focused on surviving rather than, he kind of forgot the reason why he came to this academy, and kind of just reading this letter kind of just sets him straight, pretty much. Like, even though she's not here physically, he kind of has still the same reaction of just being on edge and watching where he, how he acts, pretty much. As he, I guess just tucks the note into his bag for the time being, and he kind of just examines the bow. You said there was 2 arrows?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
2 special arrows of darkness.
Gotcha.
Basically, these, when fired, wherever they land, they will create a 2-turn, 20-foot square of darkness.
All right, and and this is separate from the bow I got.
Yes.
All right, I don't think you added it to my inventory, but that's fine.
I'm sorry. Just put them into like the extra low category. Yeah.
Oh, right. All right, and I guess he'll kind of just, hang up his normal bow and kind of just stare at this one for a bit before kind of mustering up the strength to actually properly carry it with him, as he would his normal one.
Alright. It fits in your hand almost perfectly. Your claws kind of leaning towards the black wood.
How long does a tune take?
4 hours. 4 hours.
All right. I guess Felix will kind of start trying to attune to that bow. This is morning, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. That's he'll just like stay in his room and attune to said bow.
Alright. Lulin. We will hop to you. It's about early in the morning. What are you doing?
Right now, Lulin is currently reviewing a draft of an article he wrote about the incident with the incident. But he makes sure to leave out that the explosion was caused by unknown reasons, or unknown reason why it's the explosion.
Unimplicating yourself. Okay.
That is not the hallmark of a good journalist.
So, well, he can't really, say that he's the cause of it because, if he only reports the news, he can't be the news.
Exactly.
So, that's what he's trying to do, is trying to be professional about it. And then, yeah. So, this is currently his, I'm going to say his 5th draft.
Alright. strewn about papers around you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you kind of like, I imagine like Lulin's writing at his desk, like hearing the voice in the head, like, that's Rod, punctuation missing there, you know.
Yeah.
So as you
yeah.
write this paper, you can hear like the clanging from next door as Pitsis, you are building your companion.
The Steel
Battlesmith.
Defender.
Yeah. The loud clanging kind of ringing through your ears as bang, 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 another hammer smashed. Pitsis, you're in the middle of building your battlesmith. Ardit climb. Yeah. Word. Name. Clive. You're building your Clive. And as you bang your last hammer into it, you see it, you try to step back, you see the horns lift up as Clive kind of looks around and then looks at you. It is now awake.
There we go. Do you know that you are more complicated than you look?
Clive stares at you blankly as it kind of looks at the chair and then proceeds to push it. And then push it, and then push it until it's pushing at the window.
Huh? You trying to go outside, bud, or?
It kind of just looks at you, then looks at the outside. Seems it still has a little bit more, well, less AI, perhaps, but more of a animal instinct.
You cut out. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. Less AI and more of animal instinct.
Oh,
Or,
okay.
that's different AI. Yeah. So, you just see it kind of walking around and bumping into stuff. Bing, bing, bing. What would you like to do,
I need
Pitsis?
to. Can I take him outside?
Yes, you can.
And I don't know.
Yeah. So,
Just test what's going on, what I have created.
so you take Clive outside, see it ram into a tree, and then ram into it again. You're conducting results at this point. You think this is just what the goat, kind of, how do I say? You know nothing's wrong with Clive. At least, currently with its modifications, but, whatever has happened to it is more a result of probably the animal form it has taken.
Because I made it a goat.
Mm-hmm. So as it slams into the tree, Cal,
Yep, I'm here.
you, as you kind of rise from your bed, you can see Monch on your wardrobe and scratching at the walls.
Yeah, I know. Good morning to you too, little guy. I'm just gonna go and grab Monch and just lazily take him out for a walk behind the dorm. Let him roam.
All right.
Terrorize the local rabbit population, you know.
Mm-hmm. You try to come outside and you see Pitts is conducting I just a physical test with their mechanical joke.
I just solemnly give a little wave to our Pixis as she's testing the. I have not. Have I seen her work on this in the past couple days?
You've heard
Certainly heard
complaining
it.
from them. Yeah.
And you've probably seen like parts that she's brought to the table to tinker with, but not seen the full extent
Yeah, no.
of the creature.
Cal just gives a little thumbs up as Monch starts running around in a circle chasing his tail.
How's the little squishy doing?
He's bitey and he has a bit of a personality, but I think he's doing okay.
Children. They all go through a teething phase.
Yes, yes, they do.
What?
Has he tried to light anything on fire yet?
Oh no, he has. I've taken to using him to start the stove in the kitchen.
How much bacon have you guys made?
How much did it cost to make that thing? And he points to Clive, the goat.
Fair point. Although with the events that happened, it was deemed necessary to have a portable guardian.
Yeah, no, I feel ya.
We can't really
So-
take the iron golem thing outside, down into the tunnels.
No. We can't. As useful as he would be, he'd just get in our way.
Very compact.
Yeah.
So as you two talk, we will move over to you, Reese.
Me.
You wake up, laundry upon your face, as
Yay.
you still haven't done your laundry yet, unfortunately.
Very him coded, of course.
And you try to swing over the side, and you see a cat, flat and abyssal, on the top of your and trying to table, just staring at you. You cannot
Reese,
tell if it is a ball of fur or a ball of blackness.
Reese glances at his sword, Raihan, because he's weird and he sleeps with his sword. He like glances at it, looks up the cat, looks at his sword, looks up the cat, and he kind of just goes, He's a little concerned and unsure how to react to there being a void cat now.
At your
That's weird.
unreactiveness, you hear a kind of hiss from the cat, and then finally, as it jumps.
Reese immediately backs up into the corner that his bed is in.
It's already it is taking your laundry as its fortress.
Hey, wait, give that back. Hold on, that's mine.
Meow.
No,
It runs off.
Give it. Reese he like stands up and he grabs his sword and he's like, oh, this is, that's not mine. Raihan, we don't have a cat. Oh. He throws on a hoodie real quick to go and chase after the cat.
All right.
Like Raihan in tow.
Yeah. So Reese, you chase after this. Lula and Felix, you can hear like the thumping of the wood outside your rooms and like the hissing from a cat that has never been in this dorm before.
Give that back. Give it. Give.
Lulin's gonna like peek his head out of his room with a pen on his ear as he's gonna go. What's going on?
There's a weird void cat stealing my laundry.
Void
You can
cat.
see it's holding Reese's underwear and tie in its mouth.
Hmm.
Oh my.
Okay, and I am just going to walk to the cabinet. And is there like any kind of like wet meat or like canned meat we have preserved?
I assume you guys have like some spam, perhaps some
All right, who's eating
some
spam?
bacon, definitely.
Alrighty.
Sleeping.
So, I'm gonna have Lulin, pop like he's gonna like basically tap the can on the counter, and then he's going to like peel off the lid slowly and so noisily.
All right, go ahead and roll me animal handling.
Alrighty then.
Felix, in response to all the noise outside, will also come out and just check on what's the commotion. Another thing, Emma, are we all on the house slide?
Oh fuck, you aren't.
No.
Completely forgot. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I've been doing things on this map without you guys. I was like, why are they moving their tokens? I wonder what's happening.
Yeah.
Just all here on playing
So,
Minecraft. Right?
with animal handling, which is a +2, so that becomes a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right, Reese. You
Yeah.
see that this void cat kind of look at this spam and then throw your underwear under this kind of dresser before running over.
Reese immediately dives under to go grab his fucking underwear out of embarrassment.
You wear designer brands?
And
Well, it's just what my dad buys me.
I mean, who are you trying to impress?
No one. It's just what my dad buys me. My dad buys my underwear.
Or does he want you to impress somebody?
I don't know.
Mm,
I just wear underwear.
mm-hmm. So
I
is
put
it
on the underwear I own.
so is it like boxer briefs or boxer briefs?
He's a boxer brief. He wears boxer briefs.
Okay. It kind of goes because I don't think boxer briefs are supposed to have that kind of designs.
He like
What?
he really quickly shoves his underwear in his pocket, and he kind of just goes, "Don't judge me for my underwear choices. I don't pick out my underwear. I just wear it."
I was about to say your dad has good taste.
Oh,
what?
I'm. Huh?
Wait, what are the designs on this underwear, or have not been spoken?
I'm
it has
just
not
saying.
been said.
I have not said anything. I'm just more so just being vague. Anyways, is the void cat basically like eating out of the plate or like the can?
It's still in the can, and it's
Alrighty.
now over here.
Alrighty, and then from there, as I'm having this conversation, can I pet the void cat?
I will ask, as DM2 did, would you like
Yeah.
the first pet of your void cat to be Lulin?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yes, you may.
I basically go for the chin, then behind the ears.
Reese is kind of just like staring at the void cat, and he like gestures at it like very dramatically. What do we do with it?
Well, inevitably,
I mean-
unfortunately, feed it. But let's see.
I mean,
The-
like
Does
it just appeared.
Does the school have rules and regulations against non-familiars?
We would have
Um,
to ask Dean.
He's not around.
Yeah.
It's either we do that, or we just pretend that we don't know this cat exists, and then just feign ignorance when we inevitably get administration or admin on our on us.
Well,
I mean,
it has to be someone's cat,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
probably.
where do you even find this cat? Can I go over and try to pet it? Like lean
Roll
it?
me,
over the-
yeah, roll me animal handling.
Yo,
Re-
this is
Reese,
easy.
Reese kind of just goes, "It was in my room when I woke up.
Mm.
But it's not my cat.
It's not your cat.
Most cats don't like me. Most animals don't like me, in general.
I got a not 20. Fair enough.
Damn.
Good first roll.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Again,
He-
double petting.
Last session's bad
D&D
luck.
Beyond.
True.
I can see all your rolls from here. It's good.
Wait, where's his nat 20 at? I don't see it.
Can we not roll physical dice? Do you want me to roll digital?
I forgot about physical dice.
Lunar, what is
I
your...
allow both, but at times I will ask for digital.
Fair. I just like rolling physical because I never get the chance to.
Mm-hmm. As I'm providing the
Oh,
head
God.
sketches, I just go to Reese. I kind of go, well, did you always want a cat?
Well, yeah.
I try to inspect it for a collar.
There is none.
All right then. As is the cat comfortable with me picking it up?
Definitely no.
All right then.
I will
So
play
what I do is I put the spam closer toward Reese.
Why are you bringing it closer towards me?
Are you
Sure.
afraid of cats?
Well, no. It's not my cat.
Well, it
Well,
doesn't have a collar.
You can still pet it.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe it's still owned by someone?
The cat. So the void cat adoption process chose you.
Reese is a little bit uncomfortable with these circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Void cat distribution system.
Void cat
We can
distribution
just
system.
have it just hang around the house. We can all probably pitch in to take care of it, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it would mingle well with Cal's pets. I don't know their son,
The dragon?
dragon.
I mean, this would be a
Drag.
good test. So a good test for training to see if his cat will or his familiar would consume a cat.
At this point, Cal just walks in, basically carrying Monch in his arms because he is the size of a baby pygmy hippo.
Mm.
And he just looks at everyone and like, breakfast started already?
We found a cat.
Reese found
Oh.
a cat.
I found a cat. I don't know what to do about it.
Did you summon the cat?
No,
Did you unknowingly summon the cat?
I don't think so. I can't use magic.
And yet you're in a magic academy. So...
I'm here-
And-
He glances at his sword.
You have to learn to stop relying on your sword for an answer to everything, man.
Well, I
Doesn't
mean,
your sword cast magic?
he did when he was alive. I don't think he's cast magic as a sword. He's magical in nature.
That's true. That is true.
Reese, I must
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Yeah,
What is your AC without armor?
without armor.
Oh no.
It's 10 plus. It's usually
Dex.
10 plus Dex.
Yes, just that's
10.
10. Okay.
10. I have a plus 0 Dex score. I have a con of 3. A plus 3 though in con,
Oh.
which
Reese,
doesn't matter.
as you turn around to talk to Cal, you feel a tan hit the back of your head.
It makes
Some
like a
spam has entered your hair.
it makes a loud thunk sound as Reese's head goes a little bit forward, and he goes, "How?" And he holds the back of his head as he looks back at the cat.
The cat lets it paw in grace.
But before, as you turn around, can I also add something to that before it starts licking his paw? Is that have you watched Monsters Inc. Skid?
Yeah.
Remember when Sully gets hit by, or one of them gets hit by a yellow snow cone, and there's a guy who does a double take and he points his finger at the other person? I do the same thing, but
Yeah.
with the cat. I don't know. Void Katie did it.
Mm.
I don't know how.
Well, he kind of rubs the back of his head and starts picking spam out of his hair. Well, we have to do something with it. It's not mine. It's probably not Raihan's. I don't know what to do about it.
We should put missing cat flyers out.
That might be best.
Mm-hmm.
Here, also, can I help with some of the spam? And Felix will offer to help.
I think I got it.
All right.
Thanks, though.
So, and then from there, Lewin's gonna think out loud, going, this is probably the first, like, non-familiar animal in a while that hasn't hissed at me and ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does not seem to be bugged by you, Lewin.
Mm-hmm.
Only Reese.
And Reese is not happy about it because this is usually how cats treat him, except this is worse.
Mm.
You can see, as you all kind of stand in there, you do all know class is in about probably 30 to 40 minutes.
Anyways, gang, I hope you enjoy breakfast. As I look, take a gander at, I'll probably say, what do you call egg sandwiches with spam, on the counter. If you want one, fine. If you want one, take one. Anyways, as I grab some of my other stuff, and you guys kindly see like a yellowish tendril go from my back and reach and grab like a water bottle out of the fridge. And it goes, I'll see you guys on campus.
Oh,
Yeah, see you in
ya.
class.
Mm-hmm.
So you're around. Cal's going to help himself to an egg and spam sandwich.
Okay.
Reese moves out of the way to give Cal and Monch a wide berth because most animals don't like Reese, and Reese doesn't want to test it or make Monch upset because that is a baby.
Monch just kind of regards Reese curiously more than anything. Sort of sizing you up to determine whether or not you are food, not food, or friend.
Or fine.
Cool, yeah. Or friend. Yeah, Reese, he's gonna like slowly back away back to his room to go get ready for class while he's still looking at the cat. The cat is sus to him.
Sus.
Suspicious. He doesn't know where it came from. He doesn't like that it's being referred to as a void cat, even though that's how he mentioned it. He's kind of just like, I don't like it. He goes to his room, gets dressed, takes his meds. He needs to do that. Yeah.
All right.
Felix will also start going for the sandwiches.
Mini
And at some
sandwiches.
point, as time nears to the class, switch out of his indoor clothes and dress in his outdoor clothes.
Yes. Your uniform. Pizzas. Well, would you like to also get ready? Or are you skipping today? Ooh.
No, skipping feels like a bad idea. I'll go to class.
All right. So you all get ready. Reese pulls the spam out of his hair, and Cal, I do have a question. Are you bringing Monch with you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't afford a dog sitter right now, and I don't know if there's any dog sitters on campus qualified to take care of a fucking baby dragon, the size of a pygmy hippo baby.
Yeah.
I love how you constantly emphasize that the size of a baby hippo.
A baby pygmy hippo.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how you keep emphasizing it.
I blame
Yeah.
Maloon for invoking Mu Dang.
Yeah.
You know that the name translates roughly to bouncing pork?
I
That
did.
is adorable.
That is adorable.
Yeah. So eventually,
Uh,
Reese leaves his room, brother sword in tow, to go to class. Still, once again, avoiding the cat.
I do have a question for you, Skid.
Yeah.
Does Reese take his meds today?
Yeah, I said that. He takes his meds.
Okay.
He takes
So-
them every day. If he doesn't, he might blow up.
Oh, we
Reese.
can't have him do like a schizo on campus.
Reese,
Yeah.
as you take your drugs, It usually feels like a calming sensation, like your back relaxes, your muscles kind of just. It feels like you have more breath in your lungs, if anything. Today, though, kind of feels a bit less. Like there's not as much breath in your lungs. Your muscles still ache. Your back still hurts.
Oh.
You don't feel as well as you used to, and it's not feeling any better.
Reese notes this as something to be concerned about. As he kind of like looks down at his pill bottle, he like looks at his brother and he goes, "I don't think they're working as well." He kind of just like talks out loud to himself in his room to Raihan for a bit before he leaves. Probably walk to class with the party.
Yeah. And Pitsis, are you breeding your mechanical goat?
Is that a
Class.
bad idea?
It is up to you. You haven't brought it
Is
to class
a
yet.
Bad idea?
It is up to you.
What are the laws? What are the school policies concerning giant metallic creatures?
Well, I mean, it is not the greatest things to breed them, but who really can know at this point? It's one mechanical goat. Will they think about it? The dean's not even here. Can she even pull you?
But I don't think it's very smart to leave you at home because I still have some things to work through. Come on.
You could just leave it parked in the back of the class. Like sometimes students will bring their bikes or
Yeah.
skateboards and just leave them in the back of the class.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you bring it. Good to
I
know.
do.
Good to know.
Cooper.
Yeah, you're just psyching everyone out.
Alright, Volturus does complain a bit and say they cannot go to class because they are sick. As they like kind of slap that on their door, like I am unable to join you in class. Please give regards to the substitute teacher or whoever's there.
I'll be sure to give you a copy of my notes.
Thank you. So, you all head to class. And I will change the music.
Oh,
Bye.
so Cooper, as you're changing the music, what's the likelihood that people have heard about like the drug bust gone wrong?
Definitely. How do I put this? The drug bust, not common knowledge. The drug problem, very common knowledge.
Hmm. Did we at least has production been affected?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So there's been like a shortage?
there has been.
Oh, okay.
As the days have gone on, the 2 days so far, you've seen some people go into medical and been treated for whatever it is, but no one has given like an announcement like, "Hey, everyone who did drugs on campus, get to the medical hall right fucking now." It's more over they're dealing with the problem as it comes up, but through your guys' actions, they have been able to secure at least a cure, and known how to treat it before it gets out of control. Because many clerics might not test for Salati poisoning.
Like they can't test or they don't know how to?
Well, it's very uncommon to test for. It's like a doctor testing for a very specific drug in the system.
Hmm.
Yeah, your guys' efforts have definitely saved a lot of lives.
I'm more concerned about the spontaneous death slots on campus.
There hasn't been any so far.
Alright.
You said so far scares me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's a typical DM vagary.
Yeah.
So, as you guys arrive, you can see Ambrose kind of at the lecture point. He's kind of waiting, calling out names as you all go for attendance, and Mach sits in your lap, Cal.
I have him wrapped up in like a little towel so that he can stay nice and warm on my lap. His head's like peeking over the desk, basically, just like looking at everything.
So yeah, he like reads over the list of names and then finally goes, "All right, well, as Headmaster Dean, Dustin Dean is no longer here for the moment. I will be taking over for this class just until she gets back. As you all do know, tomorrow there will be an exam. And then after that,
We all turned
will
over
be-
Makta.
There's a Matat like gives you all like a thumbs up.
Cal subtly flips him the bird.
There's a Matat is stunned, but not quite. It's like a fate stun. Like, how could you?
You bitch.
Cal has not punched Urzamotok in the face like he promised he would.
Not yet.
Reese is waiting for it.
Through class 7's expedition 2 days ago, they will not have to attend class today, as this will be granted as a small thank you. I do ask you come see me at the front of class for your special assignment, though, before you leave.
Cal like nods from where he's seated, but he's just absentmindedly petting Monch's head.
He also kind of just turned to Urzmata.
Urzamata.
Urzamata.
Yeah.
It's like what does he mean by that?
Well, I do believe that your class does have special assignments assigned to it, since you are the new class this year.
Right.
I did put in the word of putting in the bonus points.
Thanks. Though, to be honest, don't tell anyone, but it was a lot more than expected, and we didn't really find much about the dean either. Though I appreciate the word, the good word.
Of course. So,
Said go right now, or
Yeah.
Or-
Does everyone, does class 7 go up to Ambrosio's stand? Ambrose? Sorry.
I thought we were doing that at the end of class, not right now.
No. He says you don't have to be at class today. You have a free day. He just has to give you your special assignment. Or inform you of it.
Yippee.
Wait, I'm confused. So we don't have to be here, but we're gonna have to go up to Ambrose's stand right
So-
now.
Yeah. So he's
He's basically giving us a
inform-
take-home thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess Cal's gonna go up, Monch in tow.
Yeah, Reese will also go up as well.
Ditto.
It's just Lulin. Do you also follow, or you?
Yep.
Do you want to
Yeah,
stay
I'm-
for the
That hell no.
All right. So as you all go up, he goes, I have interviewed around, and I have talked to Arena. And we have at least started to cure some of the students around. We don't know who's affected, but we'll take care of that later. But I have been informed of your bonus points from Urza Matot about searching for the Dean, and you will have bonus points towards this next exam, which is tomorrow. I do hope you all study for it and use this day wisely.
Cal nods. Wouldn't dream of doing anything else with my spare time.
Yes, I've been informed of Justice Dean's special assignment to you all, as you are the unusual class.
We're special.
Where is she? She
We
gave
are
us this. Is she still around giving us this assignment, or is she still missing?
He is still missing for the time being.
Whoa.
We are still looking for her. Even spells like sending, and view alternate planes are not helping currently, but we will find her in time.
So this is stuff she's had lined up for us from before.
Yes. After tomorrow, I will need you all to have things packed for a 3-day assignment, as you will be going to Silvista Cove.
I'm not familiar with that place.
Neither am I. Or is that like a roll we can make?
If you want to roll, you can. Would you like to roll me history?
Yeah, I'll give it a
Would
shot.
Felix know?
I have a good history.
Or just can Felix roll?
23.
Felix can roll. He's more of a city kid.
23.
Yo.
I rolled a 23.
Oh, what the fuck? History.
19 plus 4. I have a proficiency.
18
All right.
plus 5.
I got
23.
I might have heard of it, but I
8.
don't know too much about it.
13.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
All right. About everyone but Lulin has heard of Silvista Cove. It is this.
Oh, hey, that's very close to where Reese is from.
Yeah, Reese is up here in this area.
Oh, that's decently close to where Reese is from. No wonder Reese
Yeah.
knows about it. He probably had to go through there first.
You all have heard of Silvista Cove. It is a kind of coastal city with a bazaar, and it has it's been trading around mostly fish and spices. It is well known for its luxury hotels and its beautiful kind of views, as well as their specially delicacy of midnight crabs.
Oh, I vacationed here once.
Yeah, I'd say I've been. I hear they have good crab.
My brother said it was good. I don't really like crab.
I'll drag you all back to General Ed. So yes, please meet me by the train station Saturday, and we will begin your special assignment there. But for the rest of it, you have the day off from classes.
Cool.
Awesome.
Oh yes, and here. He will place a bid badge in front of you.
Cal kind of has his hands full with the baby pygmy hippo-sized dragon in his hands.
Reese will open it.
You see, 10 platinum pieces? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa. What the fuck?
That's... Wow.
Hey, thank you. Alright.
Um,
Who would like to hold the 10 platinum pieces?
I could hold on to it since I opened it.
Damn, fuck.
Okay.
Party spendings.
And then from there, I just kind of glance as I see Sparrow's character like pout, and I'm just gonna go, take it easy, sticky feathers.
Oh, Felix will kind of be just like staring at the platinum, and he kind of just like notices Luna's comment and kind of just like, oh yeah, no, sorry, it's just a lot of money. I was kind of caught off guard.
Yeah, it's all. Frankly, it's probably the most amount of money I've probably seen in maybe a few months.
Not me looking at my 290 gold I currently have.
Yeah, true. We really do need a shop. Yo, actually, we can.
We don't need to shop. We're not gonna buy anything.
What? Damn. True.
We never
Damn.
buy anything.
Well, we were poor that last time.
I'm actually kind of curious if we're actually going to do anything to prepare for our next big excursion.
So wait, we still need to take the test, right? Or is this
Yes.
assignment a replacement?
We're taking the
No.
test, and then we're basically going to Sal Vista Cove.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah. As class 7, you have extra assignments. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, now we can leave class. So
Oh, great. I hope we don't become important,
Nah.
All right.
because I'm pretty sure they'll
you
assign a
all-
bunch of assigns to do an extra bevy of bullshit.
Well, you have the rest of the day to yourselves, as you are no longer required to be at class for the moment. So I will change
Neat.
the music.
yeah, I guess yeah. The rest, yeah. I'm assuming the party leaves. Reese kind of like walks with the party, kind of like trailing a little bit behind, as he's kind of like. It's easiest to describe. He looks a little bit in pain. As he's walking, he's kind of like rearranging his like button up that's underneath his jacket every now and then, like as if he's like uncomfortable in it.
Oh, do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Alrighty. You okay?
Yeah, fine. He kind of like looks at Lula. And just I think it's a flare up from my condition.
Oh, I thought it was because of the spam can.
No, that didn't hurt that much.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing, but if you say you're okay, then I'm gonna take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like gestures to his jacket. Yeah, I have a medical condition and accommodation.
I guess take it easy. It is our off day.
Yeah. Reese is not at all being subtle about it.
Mm-hmm. So is there...
He's a terrible liar.
That's why Cal said that he doesn't trust you.
Yeah. and Reese is kind of like thinking to himself, yeah, that's fair.
I wouldn't trust myself either.
I wouldn't trust myself either. I'm being weird and sus.
Right. So you mentioned medication. Is there something you currently take?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the medication?
You see him open his mouth and immediately like pause as he kind of just like he like lifts a finger to like say what it is, but then he lowers it and he goes, I don't actually know what it's called. My dad makes it. He's an alchemist.
Wait.
Okay. So
I never really asked what was in it. It
Do you
works.
know what your condition is?
Yes.
Does Felwinter know what your condition is?
I'm sorry.
I mean, didn't Felwinter refill your what
Reese
pills?
didn't tell anyone that.
I thought Felwinter said that to everyone.
Did they DM?
DM?
No.
Please?
No.
Fuck. Never mind. Felix will
Sorry,
shut up
sorry.
and not speak. Speak when spoken to. You know.
Speak was spoken to.
I mean, you can inform them, and then if you
Reese
wish.
will not. Reese will not.
Wow.
So your father,
It'd be
an alchemist,
Yeah.
prescribes you medication
Mm-hmm.
for a condition you are aware of.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that is incredibly suspicious and sounds highly illegal.
Well, usually my symptoms go away when I'm on it.
That doesn't change the fact that your father should not be the one prescribing you medication. That should be like a licensed physician or a healer.
Well, he's a licensed alchemist.
Yeah, but isn't that still suspicious that he's the one doing it? Like he couldn't ask someone else to do it?
Well,
Because that seems like an ethical conundrum. Like I feel like that should be something you should bring up with the board.
well, the board knows I have a medication I take for it. They know. My dad used to work really closely with the school.
Do you
normally
have a
it's-
name that we can use so that way we can determine what it is?
Reese starts sweating significantly more.
See, this is why it's hard to trust you, Reese. You keep dodging questions and bringing up more. Every time you say something out of pocket, it just calls into question what's wrong with you.
Nothing's wrong with me at all. It's just
I don't trust you.
okay.
Me-
You don't have to. It's just a minor skin condition. It's fine.
A minor skin condition should not be causing you this much discomfort, especially when someone asks you about it.
Or willingness to dodge the question?
Yeah, sorry to say this, Reese, but like I know this is a difficult situation and privacy matters, but we really want to trust you. It's like all of this stuff that's been happening, Fellwinter entering our home. It's just we would like to know if you're hiding anything.
Reese is sweating a lot, like a lot. And he just goes, can we just go back to the dorm?
We nearly died a few days ago. If we're gonna cooperate, we gotta know, so at least begin to start talking to each other.
This this isn't something you guys should concern yourselves with. It's fine. It's fine.
Cal just
there's not-
basically... Cal is going to lift up Monch, hold it towards Reese, and say, "We're both disappointed in you, Reese.
Oh,
Aww.
Both of us."
Reese looks down at the tiny dragon and he just goes,
You notice that Monch is actually sleeping right now.
oh. Yeah, Reese looks down at Manchi, he looks up at Cal, and he goes, okay, he looks like he's like having a moral dilemma battle in his head right now. I could,
No.
I could,
No.
Just anything you can
No.
say, just to, just relieve any sort of suspicion.
Reese looks down at his sword, which is chanting no. I think it'd be best if we went back to the dorm and continued the discussion there.
If you think that's, I mean, if you're more comfortable, I'm,
Yeah.
I guess first stop on our day off is back to dorms.
Yeah, back to
I
Jordan.
guess.
Pitsus, is there something you wanted to say?
She's just listening in.
Goat companion to the side is like, there. Yeah, was some weird shit.
Silently staring.
Silently staring at Reese, being very suspicious. So Reese, as they're getting back, is now like incredibly guarded, and as soon as they get back, he starts like closing all the blinds, and he goes, "Okay,
Oh,
Whoa.
no, okay,
this feels
no,
like
no experimenting, no murder, no accusing me of working with
Whoa.
people I don't know about."
what? What?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Where is this coming
this
from?
is a lot of prefixes. This is.
Do I have to sign
This
alongside
is-
the dot line too?
Actually, a written agreement would be best. He like runs to his room and grabs a piece of paper.
Oh,
What is-
what is happening?
We're finally getting answers, but again, we're just getting more questions.
At this
Yeah.
point, he just goes, just go with it. At least he's talking.
That is true.
Improvement, yeah.
Reese has never been more on edge or nervous ever. In his entire life, he like puts Raihan down on a chair.
Silence.
Right. Reese kind of like looks down at his sword, like, "All right, Raihan, this is important." He kind of like he doesn't even get to writing on the piece of paper, or he just like looks at the rest of the party. You guys won't murder me, right? Right?
No, probably not. Unless
try to
you
steal
like
my
wanted
blood?
to. Well, unless you want to murder us.
Why on earth
Well,
would I
no-
want your blood?
Well,
Vampires chasing you?
no,
Oh,
no one's chasing me. I don't think.
Felix, why
Um,
did your brain immediately go to vampires?
well, when you read a lot of stories and the rumors.
Have
was
you been
born-
reading Penny Dreadfuls again?
I mean, like they're great to pass the time, and sometimes you don't really want to study, so like you just go and read literally anything else.
I
Read a
think-
history for once.
Well,
I think-
that's kind of like studying.
Out of context, I think that the only one who saw Reese actually use darkness that was up was I think it was
Volturus.
Lulin. No,
Volturus.
Volturus was up, but I think someone else was too. I think it was Lulin
Yeah,
who
Lulin.
was up and
yeah.
alive enough for to see Reese use darkness.
Yeah. Also, you did try to kill me.
Yeah, that too.
So that was more
Um,
because of mind control. That wasn't exactly something we could.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he did so willingly, but it was something that I had to be prepared for because, yeah. I mean, I have my own. I have my own skeletons too. As you could most likely tell, as there's like a
A symbiote.
as there's like a yellow tendril like out of my shoulder, like just kind of like just kind of like peering out from my shoulder. So
right.
yeah.
We're all a bunch of normal people in this little class.
Okay, so just going off the list, no murder,
Yes?
no
Oh.
accusing me of being part of any organizations I'm not a part of, because I'm not a part of any organizations. No trying to steal my blood for experiments, no stealing me for experiments, no cutting off limbs, no stealing my organs.
Jesus.
Reese then continues to go off and list a very long list of possible things you guys could do to him that just get increasingly more concerning as he goes on.
Is this how you feel, or is this something your dad told you?
Something my dad told me.
Your dad is a
Just,
very paranoid man.
Well, for good reason. For good reason.
Okay, so what is the reason?
Reese kind of like slowly kicks the chair that his brother's on, like a little bit farther away.
By the way,
Sorry.
this is the most you've heard of Raihan.
Yeah, Reese knows. And Reese knows he doesn't approve. but he doesn't want he doesn't want to have to deal with that with the consequences of his actions currently. He's a little spook. Okay. So, you guys know the void, right? That thing?
Hmm.
As
Yeah.
I
You mean
look,
the
yeah.
you mean the entire thing my religious order's been dedicated to killing?
Yeah.
Killing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily killing. It's more you.
Eradicate.
I'd say contain is the best word for it because you can't really kill a place.
Mm.
Yeah.
We like
Right,
killing
right.
things that fall out of it, but that's just par and pencil for the job.
You agreed to not
Hmm.
kill me.
Wait,
But
Wait a minute.
You signed the agreement. You signed the agreement.
Al slowly sits Monch down on the table. Are you void touched by any chance?
worse. Worse.
Word.
Worse.
Mm. Okay.
Mm.
So what is it? So how is it worse?
So, there's not many of them, but have you guys heard of a void ASMR? Creatures born from the void itself?
Felix will shake his no.
Cooper, how common knowledge are void SMR?
Not at all.
Hmm.
So if you would, please roll me either history or arcana
Alrighty.
to figure out.
Both are technically the same, so
Yeah, history or arcana?
Yeah, history or arcana.
yep. I do not know anything. Well, this is probably I probably might have heard something like a little bit, but I have like no idea on the details. So that's a
9.
7.
Nine.
Oh.
All right. Cal.
I rolled a 9.
9. Okay. Both of you, uh, you definitely do not know what a void ASMR is. You know the void was a organization of highly skilled individuals that attacked the world 300 years ago and almost brought it to ruin, creating the giant hole in the sky.
Oh wait, is this related to those so those group of adventurers calling themselves the Nomads?
Well, the nomads temporarily defeated the giant dragon, right?
And
I'm
I'm
pretty
not really
sure.
familiar with the lore. I just kind of just thought that was just something they sold to kids.
No, I'm pretty sure they did.
No, my order talked about this. The nomads went inadvertently accelerated the rate at which the void was opened, but they slew the great dragon that came out of it. At least, at the very least, buying our world in time for everyone else to prepare. That's what the whole point of Silverquill Academy is: training people to be ready for when it wakes up again.
Yeah. So, uh, the void ASMR, there's not that many of them, but they're kind of born from it. Reese doesn't even sound sure. There's not many, so it's not super well known or anything. But that.
Is it common for creatures of the void to be drawn to you?
Reese thinks back to when the Slotty patted him on the head and called him brother, and he goes, "Only recently?"
I'm more so referring to as I look at the void cat, licking its paw.
It's a recent
Of
development.
course.
So, okay.
Yeah. That. I'm a that.
You're a cat?
You could have just fucking said so.
No, I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. You
What?
assume that just because I'm part of a religious order that I'm contractually bound to slay everything that comes out of the void?
Well, it's not specifically because of you, Cal. I'm not supposed to tell anyone ever
Not
I
uh,
see.
not to critique your
that you're
father's.
not trying to kill me is uh odd, weird, strange,
Have
alien
you
even.
have you met anyone who tried to kill you because you're void ASMR?
No, that's because no one has ever figured it out before.
So this is because your dad telling you this.
Well, yeah.
The same dad who.
I strike everyone else a look.
I make a look back, and then I'll wait for Cal to speak first.
So the same man who's been arbitrarily giving you homemade medication
Well-
has also somehow convinced you that void ASMR are hunted in this world and that you yourself are at danger. Has he tried isolating you from civilization?
Reese has mentioned he was homeschooled before. Well, I mean,
I'm starting to get the feel that your father may be hiding a lot of very shady shit.
Well,
And this is
Reese-
coming from the guy whose dad is a fucking Ifrit.
Reese glances at his sword again, who is too far away for him to hear anything that he has to say. I trust my dad. Without him, I probably would be very dead or captured and experimented on, because, Void ASMR aren't exactly treated the kindest.
By who?
Most people do come across them.
well,
Well, the thing about that is that
mixed.
we're working with uncertainties here. So, you know what? Never mind on that detail. If you don't
mean-
mind me critiquing your father's parenting, it sounds to me he does. He didn't really do a good job in teaching how to develop trust with others, just avoiding people.
I mean, yeah, I am glad you decided to share this with us.
I mean, I don't have a dad, and yet I should know. Yet I know how a dad should work.
I've known you guys for 3 weeks.
That,
And how
we
many
have
times-
almost died multiple times in these 3
you
weeks.
have known them
He has
for
died multiple. So
almost
he's
a
died
month,
at least
yeah.
once.
Almost a month, yeah, like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's died at least once, as I point
Closer
for
to 4
Felix.
weeks.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But-
Speaking of, did you have any idea how long it took to scrub up to scrub the blood out?
I
Mention
know,
it. Don't talk
Anyways.
about the blood on the floor.
Yeah. Anyways, so Void Cat appeared. You're
Yeah.
okay. You're a Void Azamar. Your dad did questionable things, and most likely, I'm pretty sure that he's living off the grid.
Here's no, he lives in the middle of town. Here's the problem with void things appearing around me. That's never happened before. My medication's supposed to make it so that doesn't happen.
Okay then.
So it's
So-
not a skin condition.
Mm.
No.
And then
you
I'm gonna.
fucking lied to me.
And then
Reese.
I will.
I mean, I guess it's technically a skin condition if you really think about it that way.
Reese.
Reese.
It's
No, Reese.
yeah.
Your condition is being a void ASMR. Your father's giving you medication to treat being a void ASMR. And you yourself said that void ASMR are normally experimented on.
Or killed.
How does he know the medication's controlling your void ASMRness?
Reese kind of like points to himself. I'm not supposed to look like this.
Oh, what?
That's how. It works.
Well,
I know it works.
Alrighty.
but it's
so
not
Well-
anymore. Right.
okay. So the fact that you're taking your medications, and yet as I look toward the cat and I'm petting it, and I go, "This is still here." So it sounds like we probably need to visit your dad.
Sounds like your medication is wearing off. My guess is the more you're getting exposed to the servants of the void, the more it pops out of you.
It's really bad.
Reese, you can't hide this forever.
I have to hide this forever.
No,
Reese.
Reese, you can't.
Exhausting.
Your medication is failing.
It's probably it's probably fine.
It isn't, Reese. You can't keep lying to yourself or us like this. This is very serious. If what half of what you're saying is true, then Reese, you're gonna have to be prepared for when the worst happens. It's gonna be a matter of when, not if.
My dad could just make me a new medication. It'll be fine. No one will find out except for you guys. No one will find out. No one will have to know, and I won't be murdered or experimented on. It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Okay, so what if your medication
I-
fails while we're in public?
What if the new medication doesn't work at all?
Um,
Do you know how many times I had to switch medications for ADHD before I finally found one that worked?
this one works. It's been working. It's been working since I was 3.
Do you also know how many times I had a medication that was working and then spontaneously stopped? This happens. Things change. Your body builds immunity.
Isn't the term habituated?
Yes, I'm trying to use layman's.
Yeah. I know. My Lulin's just trying to help in the conversation.
Listen, I'll
Ow.
just go to my dad, make a new one. He can make a new one, and it'll be fine.
How
No
long does
one
it take for you to
Can
visit your
find
dad?
out. Cooper, how long does it take for me to visit my dad?
Yeah, it's about like
By
2.5
train?
weeks.
Yeah, by train or by foot?
Train.
Train, probably 3 days.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's just a 3-day trip. That's short. It'll be fine.
We have a test coming up.
That
We have a test
And then-
tomorrow and a 3-day trip to Salvista Coast.
Oh yeah. Oh no. It's
it just this is if my meds aren't working, then I can't tell Miss Dean. She's not here. Oh my god.
So she knows.
Yes, I have a medical accommodation for it.
She knows you're a Void Asimar.
Yeah,
She's
Oh.
missing.
I know she's missing.
And you didn't think to mention this before when we were trying to
Mentioned
find
this
her.
before. Other people know. He glances
Like?
at his sword. Well,
oh the sword.
The sword
right.
doesn't count. Quit looking at it.
The sword
he does
doesn't
count. He does
You-
count.
You
My-
keep-
That is an inanimate object with a
He's
soul trapped in it.
You keep glancing to the sword. Is there? Do you want to hold it again? Would you feel
Reese
more
kinda
comfortable in your hands?
Reese kind of like slowly steps to reach for his brother.
This-
And he like
Again.
picks up his sword.
Again, the more you speak, the more questions come up around you.
I
You're-
it,
You're. You know what? I'm not going to care anymore. This is clearly a problem you're going to want to keep making a problem. So
Damn.
I'm just going to pretend like it's not my problem anymore. You insist you have the situation covered? Absolutely fine. It's not. So, when the situation inevitably deteriorates, I'll be there, holding Monch, and I'm going to say, I told you so. That's it. You guys can figure out what's up with this. I got a test to study for, and Monch here needs to go outside.
Hey,
Just one thing, Reese.
yeah.
Volturus is out sick, possibly because of the events of the past 2 days. Be honest and tell them what's up with all this nonsense.
I will.
Also, this cat is now your responsibility. I'm not cleaning up after it.
I don't want a cat.
It's
It's
here
not
anyways,
mine.
man. Just deal with it.
So then from
You
there,
know the rule.
Lulin.
And with that, Cal's gonna go back outside to let Monch do the thing.
Lulin is going to basically have like a bag of cat kibbles, and then from there he's going to go. This is here to help you for the start of you being a new pet owner.
Thanks.
If
I
it,
shouldn't have said anything.
well, I trust you more. I think, I would trust you if we were getting to what I'm guessing is probably a life-threatening situation in the new our trip. If you do need any assistance, I'm pretty half decent at dis. How do you say disguises, but like not as a criminal?
Sealman?
Makeup.
I'm pretty good at right makeup. I'm pretty good at makeup. If you do need to, I don't know how your condition works without your medicine,
I
but if
don't
you need
really
any
know
help,
either.
you just talk to me and I'll help. No questions asked.
Thanks. He kind of like looks down at the bag of cat food he has in his arms. I just shouldn't have said anything. It would have been easier.
I'm probably sure Cal probably would have confronted you sooner or later. I mean, I feel like anyone would, especially since the things we've been through. It's,
I mean, from his
you know,
perspective, so he's now a new responsible Drake. Drake warden, and that is his most valuable responsibility at this moment in time. Anything that jeopardizes it, he's going to want to be able to know how to handle it and address it.
right.
That's from
Got
his,
that.
yeah. That's from what I'm able to conclude about him. For the record, I don't. So, as I look towards Reese, I go. So for the record, I don't blame you.
Or
However, we are in unique circumstances now. I'm not comfortable sharing what I got going on either.
we can see what you got going on.
Unfortunately, it's a little bit under control at the moment, but we'll cross that bridge. So we'll cross that bridge one at a time. Anyways, I don't blame you. I'm not upset with you. I am just concerned, concerned in how this is going to affect you and our mutual safety.
Our safety is why I take our meds. I take my meds.
Yes, that is true. However, there are greater things at play here, because, like you said, it's from the void, the cat. What if we all woke up tomorrow and we found it's a monstrosity in our house or in this dorm again?
Actually, the sloth was quite nice.
Well, yeah, not all of them are nice.
If I could stop having them come near me, I would. I don't know why it's now, of all times, that they're here.
I don't know, but I feel like we're
I'm
we're handpicked.
supposed to be undetectable.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to not know what I am at all, other than just a really weird human.
I can't really. Well, I tried. Can't really pass off as a drow anymore, to my chagrin. So, when you're ready, I am willing to listen. Until that point, I will respect. I will give you some distance on this matter.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing that would break that condition I'm currently setting with you is anything life-threatening happens that involves the void.
which isn't my fault. I'm going to point that out.
Yeah, I'm not saying it is your fault. However, at that point, we're going to need to take action about it. I just want to make this clear to you now. We good?
What do you mean by take action?
Hmm?
What do you mean by take action?
Well, probably cancel what I'm going to be doing for the next 3-4 days, so that way we can go visit your dad to figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
We can't just let this be sent by letter.
My dad doesn't exactly read any letters I send him anyway.
So that makes it even more
Uh,
that we have to visit him in person.
I would send him a letter about the first time Fellwinter came. They filled up my pills.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
They filled up my prescription.
It's probably a good thing that Cal was not in the room to hear that.
Yeah, I was waiting for Cal to not be in the room to say that.
And, and you
You took those
Question
pills?
it. Don't question it. Don't question it.
Well, they look the same as the rest of my pills. They smell the same. They feel the same. They go down the same. They do the same thing.
And you took
But
this from Fellwinter.
It was only one dose that would have
it,
filled up my bottle. I
do
can't
you
it's the one bottle I have is the only one I have until my dad sends me more.
we
Is there a chemistry
need
lab
to
on campus, Solid Cooper?
Yes, there is.
just gonna read fucking
Okay then. So, Lulin is going to go. May I save several of those pills?
You can have one.
How
Actually,
many?
two. I take two in a day. You can have two.
Right.
Reese goes to his room, takes out it's less of a bottle and more of a little jar with like a screw-on lid. He unscrews it, dumps out two pills, and like holds them out to you.
Alrighty.
It's just like an unlabeled glass jar.
Okay. So to clarify, this doesn't count as me experimenting on you. Is that clear?
I am giving them to you willingly, and it's not on me specifically, so it's fine. If you want help looking into them, I don't mind helping. I've always been curious as to what my dad was giving me.
We have time today. I'm gonna go take this and get this and try to run some tests on it. It's not my field of expertise, but maybe it's a start. And
I
you're
know
welcome to
some things
join me.
about alchemy. Yeah.
you
Reese puts his real quickly runs to put his jar of pills back on his bedside table and comes back.
you should still write a letter to your father if I'm glad Lulin's stepping up to help, but I don't know how good you are at it, so I think we should have a backup plan. No offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a letter to my dad.
You don't have to tell about the whole Fellwinter situation,
I'm not.
but
Not anymore. I'm not.
alright.
My dad would
You
pull me out
were?
of school. Well, I want to, but my dad would pull me out of school, and I kind of have to be here for Raihan. So
Right.
my goal is I just need to put him back the way he was, and then I'll probably be gone from here. I'm probably not coming back after he's normal.
Fair. I mean, we all came here for different goals. There's no point in saying after your goals are done.
Yeah. But yeah, could we let's see what's in those.
So,
Yes.
Lulin and Reese leave. Is anyone else joining them, or are they going off separate?
Felix will not join.
Okay.
Cal is
Uh,
not joining either. He doesn't know what they're up to.
all right.
Probably does see them leave.
Pitsus,
Oui.
are you joining the crew of
Probably not, no.
investigating? All right. Yeah. So before I guess they begin their charade, I just Pitsus, is there anything that
Yes.
you would like to do today? You have the free day.
Mm,
You do know you have a test tomorrow,
yeah.
and after that is the expedition. So you could go shopping.
I would like to both study and shop if that's possible.
Mm, mm. You would have to do shop first.
Yes, because daylight, I get that.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Is anyone else joining Pitsus for shopping then, or is
I have a question.
yes?
Are we leaving immediately after the test, or is it like we have the test and then the next day we're off on our trip?
You have the test, and then the next day you're on your trip.
So I could basically just take the test tomorrow and then do my shopping afterwards.
If you so wanted to, yeah.
I think Cal's going to do that.
All right.
Just making sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Felix, are you going to join Pitsus in shopping or studying?
Urs is still fucking. He's in class, right?
Yes.
Okay. Felix will go shopping. Oh hey, Pixis, you're going shopping? Mind if I tag along?
Sure, feathers. Let's go.
Right, feathers.
So race.
Yo, what do you mean by feather? Anyways,
What do you mean by that?
You think I mean feathers? Wow.
okay.
So, yeah. Let's start with you, Cal. So Cal, you're studying for the test tomorrow, correct?
Yes, I'm in my room with Monch, just laying on the rug upside down sleeping because he is still baby, so
Mm-hmm.
he needs his rest. And I'm just studying.
How would you like to study? Do you just want to? Basically, it's me going. What ability do you want to argue for this subject
Uh,
or
what's the
skill?
test
Sorry,
on?
it is on Slatty.
Animal handling, since that's my best skill.
They're not quite animals. Uh, Here, let me think. Would you like to argue in favor of them being animals, or like?
They're intelligent, so probably not. But like any animal, they have, certain predilections in their hunting patterns.
Yes, yes, they do. All right, yeah, yeah. Okay, roll me animal handling.
I can't roll above a fucking 10 in this game, I swear.
Oh no,
Yes, it
what
is.
was it?
It was a 7 plus 6, I made it to 13.
Okay, okay. You did study before, so yeah, you're the one that studied before, correct? Or is
Uh-huh.
this your first studying session?
No, this is like my second or third.
Okay. Yeah. So you now have a D6 added to whatever roll you want during the test.
Well, that'll help.
Yeah. instead of a default.
But I'm gonna keep on studying so I'm not caught off guard either.
Yeah. All right. So that'll also be your evening action. And then let me take so change the music. So Felix and Pitsis, Udo shopping episode. Yay! I hate shopping. I hate shopping. Yeah.
In D&D or real life?
Both.
Both.
Yes.
Fair.
As someone who has shopped with Cooper multiple times, both.
I pick item. I want item in hand. Why
Huh?
does it not go?
The
in
only
hand?
time I've ever seen Cooper enjoy shopping is when we went outside and it was raining.
What
Oh,
the
that was
fuck?
awesome.
Yeah.
I love shopping.
Cooper loves the
rainy
rain.
shopping.
Yep. Oh, and also when we get to go to Kazans.
Yes. Good
Yeah.
things. Good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cooper gets a little treat when we go to the store.
Gosh.
Oh.
Damn it.
Is someone dropping in and out, or is that just a?
That's the
That's
music
nice.
bot.
Nah, my music bot.
Yeah, Cooper gets a little
Yeah.
treat whenever we go shopping. We go to Kazans. Sometimes it rains, and then we have to drag him around to all the stores he doesn't want to go into.
Yes. All right. Well, it seems Musicbot does not want to listen to me. So play your own music as you will. Dash Dane music. All right. But for this here, let me open up the unknown acquisition selection to you both, and just show me what you do want.
Oh, thank you. That's good.
Oh, right, yes, I need to actually choose what I'm buying. That's a thing.
Can you just like curate and like do all the work and pick what the most optimal thing to buy is with the money? Wait, Reese, the gold, the platinum.
The platinum.
Al,
Platinum!
Al,
It's gone.
I have it.
Fuck you, Reese. Ah, shit. Okay. I totally forgot about
Platinum
that.
pieces. The platinum pieces.
What does
Platinum
a movable
pieces.
rod mean?
An immovable rod is a
It's an
fun
immovable
little.
rod.
It's a fun little magic utility item. It's basically like a rod the size of, like, say, a ruler. You activate it and let go. It stays in a fixed position no matter what you do. It will always remain in that fixed position. If
Yeah.
you're very imaginative, you can use the movable rod as, like, a stepping stone or just just anything. If you're smart enough to figure out what use you can have for an object the size of a ruler that cannot move and stays in a fixed position until deactivated.
The only thing that can move it is 3,000 pounds of force, which not a lot of creatures can do.
Absurd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, we're talking basically like a titan or a dragon,
Or Fretshaw.
and even then, or Fretshaw.
It's not rolling that 20, but yeah, French.
Diego, you should look at your Instagram. I'm sending you Mooding memes.
I'm well aware. I'm
Yeah.
looking at that.
Yeah, but you two are allowed to buy as you wish. Oh, fuck.
This is the only selection we're able to access, correct?
For the most part, yeah. I've just put everything in here. I can also include guns if you are so inclined to buy some guns.
Yo, no.
Hell yeah.
Can you tell me what A, the braces of archery do, and B, the goggles of eagle?
Braces of archery increase ranged damage, I believe, by 2, and
There's a flat +2?
yeah.
Okay.
I think that's 2 hit and damage. I'm not sure yet. And
Okay.
Eagle is the advantage on perception checks, I believe. Yeah, to seeing, not hearing.
Oh, okay, right.
He will not sell guns, but ammo of electric and fire variety.
Damn.
These
Alright, I'll probably just buy the goggles of eagle. It seemed like I was doing a lot of perception for flying.
All right, 200 GP.
Tears fall from my eyes as I I just hand over the 200.
What would goggles
Skill
on a
points.
bird look like?
Oh yeah, you're a bird with goggles.
Could I get a longer strap? You know, I think these are too small.
You're not strapped enough with magic.
Talking about like the letter strap for the goggles, like they're the bridge is
Oh,
what
no.
I'm guessing.
Oh, I was thinking of reference to Russian Badger because he talks about being well armed as strapped.
Yeah, your eyes are on the opposite sides of your head, so it
Yeah.
kind of needs to get farther. But yeah, he'll give you that unknown will. Yeah, let me. Where is unknown? Should be up here. There you are. I love my unknown. You know where he gets his acquisitions from? Unknown.
Damn, the lore.
It's,
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the silly voice, but is that the only thing you're buying, Felix?
And then I will buy one potion of healing,
Okay.
and that is
By
it.
the way, I
Uh,
posted something in common areas.
So fuck.
Alright,
Holy
what
shit.
did you post?
There's legacy potion of healing. Whoa.
Yeah. Difference. Uh. da- 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 da.
Oh, it just adds a bonus action. Okay, cool. Dang it.
So then I asked you, Pitsis, what are you buying?
That involves knowing the AC gains from different types of armor. I feel like
Well, what are you
armor's
looking at?
actually important. I should
You could
probably
also-
have armor.
You could also buy a shield. That gives you a
Good.
that gives you a flat +2 to your AC.
Is he able to
Can't
wheel
I
it?
also make stuff?
You are. It does take time though.
Yeah, but it's half the time and it's a quarter of the time and half the cost when you do it like that.
Is there like a metallurgy club? Or like welding?
No.
We have there's a metal workshop. I'm very certain we've established it. There was one.
Yeah,
Reese
there's
was there once. He fixed his brother there. By fixed, I
there's
mean
an
polished.
engineers club.
Also, Cooper, you took away my little menu.
What? I took it away. Huh?
The menu
think-
stuff. Oh, there it is.
You can. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
If I was to get scraps, how many scraps would it take / ingots would it take to make other things?
Okay. Yeah.
I am trying to be cost effective here.
What do you want to make?
Armor.
What kind of armor?
Fully depends on what metal I have access to. / how much metal each of these things is. Because like is an ingot equivalent to scraps?
No.
Or is an ingot
no.
more than scraps?
An ingot is more than scraps.
You can cheat on the test,
You can cheat on the test. You could.
dude. And I'm sitting next to the smartest student. Oh, it's gonna be easy.
Easy mode.
Bastard. But alright, so
Armor.
scrap is like alright. Ingot, pound. Scrap, what's lower than a pound?
Ounces.
Ounces.
Ounce.
So it's like a gold bar versus a handful of nails.
Well, no.
Just in size / amount.
Yes.
Oh, fine. Fine. Armor then, just flat. I don't know what these things cost or what they do. I should know this. I've been playing D&D for long enough. We'll search.
If you
time.
want, we can do this through.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
do
do
this
this-
through DMs
yeah.
then. Okay.
Let me read.
All right, all right, all right. I assume you guys don't have enough money for the rest of the party, so I will continue on with them then. All right. Let me. Yeah. You got. So Reese and Lulin.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to change my
Guys.
music. Okay.
I also just changed my music to something ominous and spooky sounding,
Ooh.
but also curious.
The case of the mystical 23andMe.
Yes, very much.
Oh fuck, Maro's here.
No. This is just only the map that I had. Well, it actually is Art Day, so yeah, you would be pretty close by.
Yeah, Reese is gonna attack tomorrow. He has more pressing things to worry about, like what the fuck's in his meds.
He's always off screen. Never visually there, but always there.
Maro's always here.
I think he's the spy.
I think he's gay.
I think
I also
Wait.
think he is gay.
Who's gay?
Listen, Maro,
Morrow.
Rio's son, Rio's blood son,
I mean, yeah,
made
like,
from his own flesh and bone. Yeah, that guy.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gay, for sure. He's also in the fucking art club.
that's yeah. I mean that's
Listen, I've never met a straight art person. I mean, I have, and they were insane.
All right, Lulu and Reese, you head towards some of the alchemy team. They're currently out as they meet on Tuesdays, and it is Thursday. How sad.
Sad. So
Yeah.
how do we go about figuring out what's in it?
Well, let's see. Cooper.
Mhm.
So, given Lulin's condition, would he actually had to do like, like actually like look into like the nitty-gritty of like his conditions to so he at least have an idea how to get started?
Uh, so you would. The problem is, well, you haven't. Okay. Let me think about it. From what you have told me of your backstory,
Mm-hmm.
it's more that you were experimented on more than you had experiment on yourself.
Right. That is still what we discussed, and I'm referring more to like as in when he was able to when he became a ward ward of the state. Does that mean that he was able to begin to research into himself?
No, not yet.
So that's a no. Okay then.
Mhm.
But we have at least taken enough classes for him to get started on looking into like the chemical components within the medication.
You've been mostly taking classes on monsters and how to deal with them. What's your degree again?
My degree was I think it was the literature one.
I think I'm doing the one that studies biology actually and souls and shit.
Yeah. So neither.
Me and Reese are in the same. Me and Reese are in the same track.
We're in cultivator.
Yeah. Cultivator. So Reese would be more familiar with magical chemical products.
Mm-hmm.
But do either of you have proficient with alchemy tools?
I think I do. I didn't write it down what my proficiencies were. Probably. I don't have any, but I have smith tools. I don't think I got alchemy tools.
Is there a student that we know that is very proficient in this field that isn't with players?
Proficient.
Maybe the god.
All right, let me check. No, not you.
Man, this would be a
Not
great
that.
time to have Volturus.
It would. It really would.
No.
You know, Urzamat is one of the highest GPA student on campus. Oh, Lulin.
Hmm.
As you try to think of people they're like, okay, they're probably good at that. They're probably good at that. Your mind circulates to the second day on campus
Mm-hmm.
when you met Lulin and Melithorn.
Lulin?
Lulin? I have a twin?
No,
An
no.
evil doppelganger?
Lulin, when you met Melithorn
Oh.
and not when you met Melithor and Aurora, your mind kind
Melithorn.
of circulates back. The
Okay.
Goth squad that you
Yeah.
talked to,
Ah, shit.
and that your mind kind of goes back. Oh, and that's what you remember.
Alrighty. So, there's a group of students that might be able to help us get started. Volturus being away, whatever he's doing, that this will at least help us get started.
Isn't he sick?
Yes.
Volturus is still sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Volturus is sick.
Yeah, he was trying to be pleasant to not really state it right away.
So, okay, just don't tell them what this is for or anything about me.
They perfectly said that. So no, the alibi is going to be that since the professor told the whole class that we currently have special tasks, I'm just going to say it's related to that. Nothing else, nothing more. Is that
Good
cool?
idea. Yes, that's good.
All right, cool. By the way, I don't know exactly how much that these people are really. So these guys are going to be really interested in helping. So if it's a dead end, then we'll put a pin on it for now.
Right.
And
We
so
can always
and-
ask Volturus for help when he's feeling better.
and to further emphasize, I will be fucking dead and buried in the ground before I throw someone else to be another guinea pig.
Thanks. Thanks, Lulin.
You're welcome. So, I begin to approach the Goth Squad. Or I head in a direction. Or where I believe is their direction.
Yeah. Let me take you over. Boop, 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 dee, dee, dee. You know the usual hangout spot of the Rose Arena. As you slowly approach, you can see them all talking. Rubina's still. Oh wait, there's two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Put you on GM layer. Boop, boop, boop. Kill that Lulin. And yeah, you can see them talking, and school's finished by now, and they're kind of enjoying the rest of their day.
And then I go, so, heyo! Wait, why the fuck did I start off with that? So I just go, hey, what's up?
They kind of look towards you. They're like, you see Aurora's arms kind of, how do I say, like leaning back on the bleachers. Melithorn's still in there, like kind of holding pose, and they look at you. Oh right, Lulin and Reese from class 7.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
What you guys doing here?
Oh, currently looking for you actually. You and your associates, friends. What's the term I should use?
They look at each other. We're all friends here.
Alrighty, cool. So yeah, looking for you and your friends. I remember overhearing that you guys are pretty good at chemistry and magical components.
Yeah.
So right now we're currently assigned to a special task, and we will need some assistance on the matter. Can I ask you guys to help me out? I'll try to put in a word with the professor to see if you can get extra credit for this.
Uh,
You sly
go
dog.
ahead. Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
Damn.
Alright. So persuasion. Alrighty.
I can't help you on persuasion.
I'm not. So I have -1 Riz.
Oh, I also have -1.
Oh, that's so.
Neither of us can. We'll do
That
good
is a
on this one.
14. If I don't
A
get extra credit, I'm
14.
going to strong arm that motherfucker. Going, hey, these people get extra credit. Don't ask why. You better fucking give it to them.
All right. Low DC. Listen. Aurora Twilight. That's sure. I guess.
And as soon as it happens, I go, so great, as I, I kind of clasp my fingers together. Let's see. Okay, can I mention that Lulin, he doesn't normally act like this, and it's pretty obvious to Reese. Would that be obvious to Reese?
Reese is mostly unaware, but probably he'd notice that Lulin's being a little bit different than normal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, nice bikes.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'll just stay here, and you can go with Aurora and Melthorn, whatever your project is. You still
Alrighty.
joining the racing team?
Oh yes, I'm still interested in doing that.
All right.
Oh, are there tryouts, or do I need to procure my own wheels?
Yeah, you need your own wheels.
Alrighty. And where's the best place for me to do that?
Probably the mechanic shop.
Alrighty, cool. I hope there's at least budget wheels I can get.
Sure. Rubina stays behind as I guess they follow you.
Alright.
Yeah, let me grab them and drag them over to you.
Over here. What throw?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Alright. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, I lean into Reese and I go, if you're uncomfortable talking to these people, do you want me to tell them you have selective mutism?
I'm fine with talking to them, just not,
Mm-hmm. I understand.
about.
Yeah. Okay.
Reese is an introvert, but not that much of an introvert.
I think it's the first time Lulin's actually been with you outside of group 7. Or
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I go, so, how have all of you been as we're walking to the, chemistry lab?
Mhm.
Alrighty, yeah.
Well, I've been fine. Nothing much been happening. That new Eldritch Bond's been going around, but I haven't really participated in that. Near as Melithorn can't, she's a tree, so
Right.
Melithorn just nods, the creaking of wood, kind of
Mm-hmm.
filling the air.
Nice.
As you slowly arrive, Aurora's looking over. Melithorn kind of brambles out, sitting in a chair that you see a whole bunch of branches around.
Mm-hmm.
And Aurora just leans down, places her elbow on the table. So, what's the secret project about?
Nah, that's the thing though, it wouldn't be secret if we talked about it.
Come on, you need my help for something.
I do need your help, and I know you guys are really good at this. That's why I decided to ask you first.
Well, come on, show me.
Alright, I take out the 2 pills. Yeah, can we actually know, what's the current, makeup of, these, pills?
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'll see.
I don't know. Like, is there something else that you want?
No, it's just whatever secret project, I guess. So, Aurora will take the pill,
Mm-hmm.
kind of examine it, and let's roll their alchemical. They're at advantage because they do have Melthorn
Yeah,
giving them.
Being an intelligence-only warlock is actually kind of backfiring on me right now.
Damn.
All right,
I'm not a
24 and a
Rizlock.
16. He's not a Rizlot,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I can also not do Riz.
Dude, no.
Alright.
Who's your charisma in our group?
I don't think we
Cal.
have. Is Cal
Wait,
a
what's-
charisma? Cal's not a charisma caster. Cal's a wisdom
I
caster.
still think he has the highest charisma.
I'm a freaking ranger.
What's
I
your
thought-
charisma?
10.
Yeah, what's your
Yeah, my
Riz?
charisma's at a 10.
No.
Oh, really? I thought it was a 13.
No.
Felix has the highest
Stop.
charisma? I've got a 15.
Yeah, you got the highest charisma. What the fuck?
Yo, it's just that easy. What the fuck?
The Shifty
Fair
Burb. It's a Shifty Burber is the
Damn,
most,
bro.
has the
The,
best people
the
skills.
fucking Rizzler.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really translate with the roleplay.
Yeah.
Fair. Nah, it's all about my master plan, you know, I've got it's all built up, you know.
It's all built to what?
I doubt it.
Wow, you're saying
Don't
I
get rid
have
of-
no sense of foresight or planning?
No Riz.
So get rid of
No
his
Riz.
social anxiety eventually.
You're the guy who died twice in this campaign.
You know what? Next time I'm not picking you up when we inevitably get into a fucking death situation against like CR13s.
If only.
Lunar, by the way, can I? Anyways, continue.
All right. So, with a 24, they begin kind of putting it through the runaround. Different experiments, shattering up the pills,
Mm-hmm.
putting each different ones in different vials and seeing how they react to different substances.
Mm-hmm.
The clock turns as hours pass, and let me see. So, your question was the chemical makeup of it, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, what's in this bitch?
Yeah.
What is in this fuck? All right.
What is that?
What has Reese been taking all his life?
What are
I have
those?
no idea what I'm looking at.
So, Skid, are
Yeah.
you ready to write this down for me?
No, hold on. In my channel, yes.
All right. I'm going to explain it to you in probably very layman's terms. And
Okay.
if you do you want layman's terms or like highly specified?
Layman's. Give me highly specified, and then give me the TLDR.
Okay. As the hours pass and Aurora and Melthorn kind of break this thing apart, both of these two pills, turn out to two different experiments upon them. They turn back, goggles over their head, and kind of look at you curiously, Lulin and Reese. These pills, or whatever they are, to be
Yeah.
accurate. All right,
And
be accurate.
yeah.
sorry.
I don't know. I'm just being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. All right, to be accurate, these are small, minuscule bases of both pain relieving and mind altering drugs. They are supposed to stop development in both growth of your muscles and brain development.
That is, I don't say it.
What?
Lulin thinks that is wildly concerning.
That's
Uh,
not all, though.
Okay.
There are very small fragments of this red thing that seems to not want to go away no matter what test we prove it in.
God damn it! That was me.
Uh,
That was me.
Okay.
She takes a vial as she places it on the kind of table in front of you. It's small, almost dust-like entities, but whatever you do, it seems to not break, or at least dissolve in the whatever pills are.
Hmm. Lulin is gonna go. Is that everything you're able to determine about these?
There's one more thing
Yeah.
that... how do I put this?
Nervously
There's
laugh like
one
that.
more thing.
Mm-hmm.
These are very, very highly produced. I don't think I've seen these before.
So they're artificial.
Well, yes. And they seem to radiate some sort of teleportation magic.
Hmm.
That's about the best I can give you.
Hmm.
To be more specific, it seems to be teleporting something from whoever eats this or consumes it into their body to someplace else. I don't know what, but it seems to be going somewhere else.
Hmm. Okay. Lulin reaches for his wallet and he's gonna go. Alrighty. How much for your services? I will still put in a good word for the professors.
I'm not gonna. Just, you're going to Sylvester Cove, right?
Perchance.
Just bring me back some things from the beach. I myself like to do more stuff with marine life, so maybe some of those midnight crabs.
Midnight crabs? Alrighty. How many samples do you want, or specimens?
3.
3 specimens? Got it. I'll bring you 5.
Okay.
Just make sure you have a
Alright,
fish tank ready for them.
Okay. I'll see. Alright, you two don't do anything shady. And they leave. Leaving you very suspiciously as they both eye you up. And then disappear.
Reese's jaw's on the floor. He looks pale as he's just staring down at it.
Mm-hmm.
The remains of the medicine he's been taking his entire life.
So yeah, your dad's been
Speechless.
so whatever that was being drawn to you, your medication seems to just send the stuff away. But this time it didn't.
Oh my god.
The gods are dead.
You don't
That's
know
not
that.
common
You don't know.
knowledge.
That is extremely not common knowledge.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, that is like how do I put that? That is like extraordinary lore to remember.
Okay, cool.
Which is
Uh,
not
Yeah, Reese is he's just like staring down at his meds and like like Pim. He's like gripping onto like the little thing that his brother's sword is held in as he's staring down at he's still like staring down at it, just like he's speechless.
Mm-hmm. Lulin? Oh, not Lulin. Reese? Reese?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really good at this, but how are you feeling?
I don't really know. I don't know.
How would you? So you don't know how you're feeling? Okay.
Uh, um, shocked, confused. Like my brother had a right to want me away from my dad. I don't know if I should be taking. I need to take this. But I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't.
Hey.
I mean, what even is that? He like gestures to the red shit.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
And then from there, he'll look at the. Do they print at least print a paper of, or at least like right on the parchment of the names of these components?
Did they make a lab report?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a
did not
lab
have time
report.
to make a lab report. They just left you with what they found out from it.
So they okay. They're not thorough already.
They gave you. They had like 2 hours to do this. They didn't write up a lab report for you, unfortunately.
I mean, do they at least leave any notes for us to use?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I
Like
take a look at
the effects of the drug and what they do.
Alrighty, cool.
to the body.
So, do I at least see a note about the red components?
The red components is
Yeah.
like completely like red components do not dissolve in any mixture or any providing unknown what it affects to the body.
So, but they didn't write down the name of the component.
No,
They probably
They don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
they do not.
So, Lulin, as taking a glance at it, he's gonna go. Okay, so. Okay. I guess I should make this clear now. This is gonna be difficult for me to relate. Because I don't know if you were a wanted child, but I wasn't. So,
I think I was wanted.
mm-hmm.
I think I was wanted.
Okay. So, I didn't intend for essentially to have you rethink your relationship with your parents. So, in my drow sensitivity training, I look at you and I just go, it's like as if he's rehearsed this. It goes, "Do you need a hug?"
No, I think I think I'm good.
As soon as you say, like, no, I give you a hug anyways.
Yeah, Reese is trying to like as you hug him, he like attempts to position himself in a way where you're not touching his back.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hard when you're giving someone a hug, so you just feel like his back is like an entirely like cushiony surface, pretty
Mhm.
much underneath his
Um,
jacket.
Will,
Yes.
your friend, your companion that's been with you for a bit longer. This is me, the DM, asking you. Can Totten inform you of something just real quick?
Yeah, it can.
Okay. So as you go in for the hug, you can
Mhm.
feel the tendrils wrap around your arm and kind of go along your fingers as you place them around Reese's back. You hear a voice in your head.
This boy ain't gonna get any bitches.
He's a fucking loser. No.
Oh,
Scientifically proven to be unfuckable 2024.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Damn, this guy's worthless.
Damn, poor Reese. Unfuckable.
Unfuckable, yes.
Damn, DM confirmed. It's canon. Tragedy.
Alright, wait. Get away from this creature.
Lulin will make a sour face, and then from there he is going
I
to
didn't
let
hear
go.
any of that.
Okay, cool.
So what do you say?
Out of character, I didn't hear any of that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, Lulin's gonna go. Okay. And then he is going to let Reese go. And then he's going to go. All right. I'll take all these notes. I'll make a copy, and then I'll give you whatever remains.
Thanks.
You once again hear Totson's voice in your head. Lulin. Letting this creature live is an abomination.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
The body should not touch this.
I'm going to interpret
Finally,
as in
what the fuck?
yeah.
Can't really
So
understand any of what Cooper's been saying.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I can barely hear him too.
Sorry. This creature should not be allowed to live at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You should go to the dorm. I'll catch up.
Oh,
Letting
Yeah.
it live is a mistake, Lulin.
yeah. I'll see you back at the dorm.
Mm-hmm. Um.
Reese starts to head back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Lulin, he is going to go into a room by himself, and then he is going to go. So, abomination, huh? What does that make us?
We're alive. We're together. That thing has no soul.
Hmm. And then I go, well, I mean, on the surface, he can be a bit boring. Um, and it's
Uh,
uncertain to tell what his interests are, but apparently his soul is talking to his blade.
that's not what I mean, Lulin.
Hmm.
It has no soul.
Hmm. Well, what do you want us to do about it?
And
Because
to kill it would be the right thing.
because last time I checked, where it's all about mutual survival, right? That's what you told me. That was the deal.
Yeah. I'm
And
trying to protect you, Lulin.
mm-hmm. And I will go. In this instance, he's cooperative. I'm trying to understand the extent of this. If he
What if
proves
the
that
drugs wear off?
if the drugs were off, we'll cross that bridge. I already sufficiently warned him, and those in the room also heard as well.
I
It's
leave you to it.
it's currently manageable. You don't need to take over. Not in this instance.
I've warned you. This is the best I can do.
Hmm.
I will leave the rest up to you. Do not falter when you have to kill it.
Hmm.
Our
We'll s-
survival depends upon it.
We'll see. Also, Lulin is the. I guess for the camera, it'd be like he's like having like a schizo episode where he's just talking to himself. So,
All right.
yeah.
Okay then. You are left to the rest of that. As Reese, you head back.
Yeah.
A few quiet thoughts in your head. It will take us back to the dorm. As uh Diego and Pitsis, just Cal, just roll me another animal handling to more studying and Felix, are you
Wow!
also studying?
I got a
Uh,
14!
Hey,
Wow.
Yay!
That is one above the last fucking roll I had.
it's all based on that pattern. You can only go up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yes.
alright,
Uh,
are you three studying? Uh,
Yes.
you could
Yes.
study together, you know.
I think
Felix?
that sounds like a smart idea.
Cal has his door wide open and Mancha's just sleeping contently on the carpet right in front of it.
Cooper be like, be
Yeah.
friends, damn it.
Your roommates, be friends.
Felix wishes
Watch
to
a
be
movie together,
carried
damn
by
it.
Urs.
Oh
So
my
Felix is gonna go to Urs.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'll send you the
Uh,
cow.
So Pitsis and Cal study together. Yeah, Cal. That will
Cal
well
moves
depend
in.
on.
Yeah, Cal will gladly study in the kitchen with Pixis.
All
when
right.
Reese comes
So
back, can he
Pitsis.
also study? We
Yeah,
can get back to that.
you've
We can go to
been
that later.
quite busy, unfortunately.
I spent 2 hours. I
Quite
can't spend the rest of the
busy.
night studying.
Quite busy, unfortunately.
Cooper.
Yes.
I want to spend time with the party, Cooper. You want us to be friends.
Don't do,
All right.
do not hinder the dicking around.
Do not hinder my friendships. I only have
Do
so
not
many of them.
hinder my friendships. Reese doesn't have that many of those.
All right. So yeah, Pitsis then. What would you like to argue for studying for the Salati test?
I have a +5 in history. Can I use that?
What? How would you like to argue history? Gotta
Uh,
convince me. Gotta convince me.
well, Slavies, however you call them. I almost called them Sloogies. That's a type of
Whoa,
dog. How do you say it?
Salati.
Slotty. Um,
Sluggy.
I love my Salatis. Salutis.
anyway, yes, they're a species that's been around for a while. They're pretty well documented. I'm sure there's lots of history on them.
Sure, fine. Roll. So, wow.
Oh, I'm bullshitting here. Okay, let's see here. It's a 16.
Alright. So, Pitsis, I will say that you now have a D4 for studying for this Salati test, and Cal
Yippee!
gets upgraded to a D8.
It's not gonna matter.
Hey, I studied before this as well.
For
It matters
me,
how many times you
Pixis,
study.
Pixis,
I
you're
know. I also
fine.
studied before this.
Oh, so it's a D6 then.
Thank you.
Pixis, you're fine. Cal is the one who's gonna get fucked because he can't roll above a fucking 10 in this game. And when he can, it's for inconsequential shit.
Yeah,
The dice.
The dice.
the dice.
The
You
dice.
can roll in roll 20 if you want.
Me?
It's
What?
this. Well, if you want to use a different dice thing.
I'm gonna try my next dice roll. I'm gonna do it in here, not D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Then Reese, you come back to the dorm. You see everyone studying. You know, Lewin's lagging a little bit far behind as Felix kind of leaves.
Reese looks like
Felix
he's
automatic
seen the
D4.
horrors.
Oh, I don't
Reese,
have to roll. Fair enough.
yeah, Reese looks like he's seen the horrors, but he says nothing as he goes to his room, grabs his books and like his notebooks and stuff, and sits at the other end of the table to also study. Still looking like he's seen the horrors. TM.
He's seen some shit.
He's seen and or heard something in the last 2 hours that have irreparably damaged him in a way. He's taken psychic damage from this endeavor.
Damn.
Metaphorically.
It's a good thing Cal
Metaphor.
wasn't there, because he'd be saying, I told you so. But he's busy studying and helping Pixis with some tidbits he knows that might help her argument.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reese is just chilling, silently studying. He studies pretty much every night. He usually studies with Volturus. But you know.
I feel like Monch tried to eat a textbook at one point.
Nah, Monch knows not to eat paper.
No paper. Only
No
food.
paper.
So, Reese, what would you like to argue for your study?
Nature.
Uh, they're not. They're kind of opposites of nature,
Well, they're
unfortunately.
in nature, so and they have a nature of how they work.
That is more animal than anything.
More animal. That's what animal handling is, though.
Yes.
Then then how would you identify a beast? You'd use nature.
Well, it's not a beast. It's an aberration.
Okay. An aberration. How would you identify an aberration without a spell? You would use nature. If you want, I could do investigation instead, or history.
I will allow nature for now.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. For now.
For now.
That is a 21.
21. All right.
I have a +4 to
D4.
nature. This is not my first time studying.
It is not D6.
No,
I'm
because
pretty
we all
sure-
studied. We all studied after the first class.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. D6. D6.
Okay.
All right.
Let me keep this.
Lulin, you made it back. Little bit more frazzled, I imagine. Would you also like to study? It is quite late.
Yeah, I might as well do a last minute cram session. Hey guys.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, I'm also holding a smoothie.
Ah,
Okay.
very nice. All right. What would you like to argue?
So what would I like to argue?
Mhm.
Let's see. So we're basing crap on Slotty, right? Like that's the exam.
Mhm.
All right. So I am going to. I did really well on my nature check. So I'm gonna give that one a shot again. Do I need a roll?
Did has already argued for you, so I will allow it for now.
All right then. So I just roll a d20. So
Mhm.
yeah, it becomes a dirty 22.
All right. Yeah. D6.
Mhm.
All right. As you all kind
Um.
of studied.
Uh.
Oh yes.
There's a conversation I kind of want to spark as we're talking. I go. So I don't know who my father is. No, I don't want to find out who he is. But how would the rest of you describe the relationship with you and your parents?
Why are you bringing this up now? We're talking
I
about death frogs.
I don't know, man. Like I'm only redoing what I was taught and from my sensitivity training. One of them is talk about parents in the pamphlet. Okay.
Um.
Okay, but I don't see how this is relevant.
I'm making conversation. I don't know. We've been talking about slots for the past 2 hours.
You just got here.
Conversational
We
palate
have been
cleanser.
talking about slots. Me and my dad's relationship used to be good. Then my brother died.
Mm-hmm.
It's strained.
Mm.
He told me my brother died in an accident, but I don't believe it was an accident.
If you don't mind me
I
asking,
trust him, but
if you don't mind me asking, when did he die?
last summer.
I need a date.
Oh, he died before him and Reese's birthday. I don't exactly have an exact date, so like late summer. I'm gonna say like probably like August 3rd.
August 3rd. Okay.
I know that we have our own special months. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was the day before me and my brother's birthday.
Hmm. And where did you live when this all went down?
Amberwell.
Amberwell? Okay.
Mhm.
My condolences. Um,
We found him at the bottom of a cliff in pieces.
mm,
Literal pieces.
oh. So, Pixels, how would you describe your relationship with your parents?
Cal immediately face plants onto the table.
I mean, I don't have a dad either, if that's what you're asking.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a side effect of having queer moms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said folks, like your parents. I'm pretty sure I used the gender neutral phrase terminology. I don't know. I take the balloon takes a look at his sensitivity pamphlet.
It's empty.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about queer moms.
Hmm. I mean,
Reese hasn't even said anything about his mom yet.
seriously, like I come from a matriarchal. So I come from a matriarchy. I think that would happen more often or not. Anyways, so yeah,
This is about sensitive training for the
Very.
humans, not for the drow.
for the humans, I thought this was sensitivity training for the drow to interact with people that weren't drow.
Yeah.
It's
The
drow to
drow.
interact with humans.
Mm-hmm.
The
That's
drow.
what
Oh yeah, but with
Yeah.
humans, who knows?
Mm. So
Unsure.
So you have two mothers, okay?
Yuri? Weird.
Yeah. So how would you describe them? Like, what do they do?
I mean this with absolute puns in mind. They run a tight ship.
You're right. Yes, right. You come from pirates, or what was the term you preferred? Privateers.
Merchants.
Or merchants? I honestly don't remember. I'm saying this in character. I'm not in character. I'm saying this out of character, not in
Both
character.
legal and illegal. Like they do trade
They
legal
smuggle
goods.
shit.
They do trade legal goods because
You could call it legal.
having a giant
You
airship
can call it legal.
isn't exactly subtle, but yes, they also do smuggle stuff. Absolutely, they do.
Okay, so
You
would you
have two
describe it
moms?
as?
Sneaky new crime.
I wish I had two moms. I have no moms.
And I basically hold
How
up like
do you exist?
I
I
hold
would
up.
like you
well-
to stop saying odd shit.
Well,
No.
I mean, I definitely had one at some point. I've just like, never met her. My dad chooses not to talk about her. He always gets
I
the
would like
sour
you to stop saying some odd shit every goddamn time.
His face gets really sour whenever me and my brother used to mention mom.
Mm.
He kind of like shrugs. I don't know anything about her. You're just Raihan.
I
So
don't actually biologically related to anyone.
so
Now that I think about it.
what's the
Isn't that
odds?
because you're a rock?
Mm.
Yes, because I'm a rock.
That is interesting.
Is that
though, like-
insensitive to say that you're a rock?
I mean that one, and pointing to Lulin, like with their
Al's
thumb.
gonna just silently pick up his books and go study in his room.
Oh.
Put me in his pocket, so yeah, I'm a rock.
Well, I more like hugged you like what's the equivalent of football in this universe, Cooper?
I guess the Magic
Football.
Tower, James.
Alrighty.
Oh, so like Quidditch?
Yeah, hell.
Fuck no, I hate Quidditch.
I-
Too fucking complicated. Hey, if you
Fuck
score this
Quidditch.
one thing, you win, but no one likes to do it. Wow.
At that point, why even bother even playing the damn game? Just get everyone just fights for the golden snitch.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's probably more interesting if it was like hockey.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's not.
so I go, okay, so yeah, so were you like, okay, your mom's like to work, so were you like part of a deal? Were you like mysterious cargo that
Part of a
was?
deal?
So were you like part of like
Damn.
so were you like loot and something an unethical trade to decide not take part of?
I think Lulin's trying to ask you how you were adopted.
Exactly, yeah. And I write down the word adopted.
Go back.
Yeah? What do you mean? Alright.
How would a Starborn realistically get on this world?
By the way, Lulin,
Like a shooting star.
there's a P in between the O and the T in the word adopt. It's ADOPT.
That's all. First draft. I scribbled it out.
Very much like a shooting star.
If you've ever seen
How-
Howl's Moving Castle, I imagine it's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. Your parents would be enough, trust you enough, and actually like you enough to tell you the story of how they, I guess, adopted you. It would be moreover like you think they definitely like, how do I say, overshare and like embellish some points, but you know they say, oh, you were a shooting star that we picked up from like that we saw flying through the sky, and then we just had to grab you for treasure, of course, and then you turned out to be like an actual being. Well, I guess we had to keep you.
Cool. Okay, so. So you know how I mentioned that they're like captains of
Yeah.
an airship?
Mm-hmm.
I punctured a hole through their boat.
Ah. You decide like you're just minding your own business as a star, and you're like, just fuck that ship in particular.
A very sparkly meteorite.
Very
Mhm.
much so.
Ah. So were you aware that you're flying through space?
No.
So
I was simply a core. I
You were
also
sim-
was not aware that when you had picked me up and moved me around, I just woke up with a migraine in a different spot.
okay. So you just essentially you were an insurance claim that became a child.
Sure.
Damn.
Huh?
Go with that.
Alrighty, cool. And then you currently Reese would actually see a little note that Lulin writes called abduction ?
Reese is kind of like glancing over at like Lulin's notes with like an eyebrow raised.
Mm-hmm. So, and then from there, we're just gonna go, okay, so you came from the sky, you ruined your mom's old ships. Were you like the one who caused them to take their relationship seriously? Hello?
That's a really specific question, Lulin.
Hmm?
That's a really specific question.
It is, yeah.
I mean, they're still not. They don't call themselves a couple, but they absolutely are a couple.
Oh, married, but not really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Have you been told that you have to kill them to take their ship?
What?
Excuse me?
I go. Normally, in Jaw customs, how it works is legally is that you can kill your parents or kill whoever stuff you want in your lineage, and then therefore you're entitled to their belongings. So,
I don't think that's how it
do your
works
moms want you to murder
normally.
them at some point in the future?
No. I mean,
So,
I think they suspect my sibling and I are going to take over at some point, but that's not a expectation.
I didn't know you had a sibling.
Yeah, this is news.
Oh yeah, I have a little sibling.
Hmm. What's his name? Or
Hold on.
their
Her
name?
name.
I don't know. Do
Hold
raw
on.
people have genders?
yes.
I told Cooper, I told you this. Where the fuck did I put their name?
Alright.
Okay, found it. Sorry. I had this written down somewhere.
Summer.
Yeah, they adopted a second kid.
So 2 stars came falling out of the sky that only strike their ship in particular.
My younger sibling's a tiefling.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are
Reese,
very maternal, and
Hmm.
abandoned children kind of just get adopted.
I mean,
Hmm.
that's not really that weird. My brother's a human.
It's
And I'm not.
And then from there, Reese, you would see a note. You'll see a new note written, "Demon worshippers." Smiley
Lupin,
face.
No, Lupin, no. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. You're not far off, though. You know. There's a lot of demons in the Underdark. A lot of
Yeah.
tieflings as well.
Yeah. Like so, demons are actually not really outside the norm for Drow. So, okay, cool. And you're gonna see a little note on the side saying, "More trustworthy than school staff."
Yeah,
All right.
Less trustworthy than
Nib's
Reese's dad.
Nib's actually a pretty recent addition to the family.
I mean, isn't he justified though? Because you just found out you were taking weird mystery drugs, like
Yeah.
so. Yeah, it's not a slight against you in particular, but it is a slight against your current lineage. So,
Alright.
Yeah.
alrighty, and then from there goes, alrighty, I think that shall suffice. Good night. As I take my notes and I just go in my room.
Good
Good-
night.
Good night.
Okay. Should I be concerned?
Maybe.
Lulin opens up, or I'll just want to say this one thing, then Lulin scene's over. He is going to walk into his room, immediately open up a notepad, or open up a filing cabinet, and in it there's a file on every single one of everyone of part of Class 7. And right now he is going to investigate into the death of Reese's brother,
Oh.
and then figure out what was the
know
cause
worst.
of his death, and if that's going to be a problem.
Apparently it was
Alright.
an accident.
With that,
Apparently.
I'm gonna ask 2 more questions, and then we'll end the session. And we'll pick back up at the exam. Yeah. So, Sparrow and Felix and Cal. As like the night comes to an end, just what are your current thoughts about as like right before this bid exam is about to take place? Your first exam.
This is I'm back at my room, right?
Yeah, after studying with Rizamatot, you come back, like, you have piles and piles of his notes, and he just says, look over it.
Cool.
You can see your bow kind of against the wall, 2 arrows kind of hanging from its string, as you arrive back in bed.
All right. I guess at this point, Felix will try to, like after reviewing the notes and whatever, he'll try to go to sleep, but kind of just, the anxiety of the tests coming up will kind of just force him to just stay up a bit longer than you'd want to, and I guess I'm not currently attuned to the bow still, right?
You can after a long rest. I'll allow that.
All right. And I guess lunar. Yeah, and Felix will kind of just toss and turn in his bed before kind of just falling asleep on accident.
All right. Cal, what about you? You still have heard like some of the weird things from the kitchen because your room is just so close.
And I left the door open, and I'm just like shaking my head half the time I'm listening to all this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
You must suffer.
Yes. For the most part, though, Cal is just focused on studying and is, curious about what Calavista Coast? Is that correct? Salavista?
Let me pull up the name real quick.
Salavista.
Salavista. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Salavista Cove.
he's just thinking about what Salavista Cove has to offer, and is like, not exactly enthused about this mystery assignment. And he's just quickly losing faith with basically everything around him. Like, he's starting to doubt his erstwhile classmates. He's lost any faith in the school as an institution. And he's just really trying not to think too hard about all the weirdness going on.
Fair.
He's
Fair.
just trying to focus on his studies so he doesn't go crazy.
Alright.
Cooper, how thin are the walls?
They're like good. Probably 6-7 inches thick.
Is that considered thick?
Yes.
Okay.
It's enough that it would cover the distance of like your hand.
Okay. So if Reese said something in his room, Cal would not hear it.
Depends on how loud you're saying it.
Yeah.
Normal speaking volume.
He
should
could
be fine.
hear you mumbling
Okay.
about something, and if he decided he wanted to hear more, he would have to roll perception, but not
It's
just
probably-
from like a.
It's probably like the muffled where you can hear the S sound more clearly than anything else. Do you know that phenomenon?
Vaguely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where if you like are listening to something that's very quiet, the main sound that you can pick up on is actually the S of any given
yeah.
word.
Reese usually talks to Raihan before bed. He usually whispers to his weird sword brother thing. Today he's just talking at normal volume.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. And with that, the day comes to an end. You all awaken, and the first thing you know is this horrible, horrible test awaits you. And that
Yippee!
is where we're gonna end today's session.
Yay!
Whoop-de-doo.
Reese is a freak.
That's kind of
No
everybody
soul.
here.
Cal doesn't do anything interesting.
I had other stuff, but
Lou not being here kind of
only-
derailed that, I'm guessing.
yeah. You guys were supposed to make it to the beach.
Hmm.
Oh, understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
had a whole thing, whole stuff, but we'll get to it another time.
Preferably next week.
Yeah. Well, I believe Diego wants to also run his campaign, correct?
I talked about it with Will, and I might run it on Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
Might.
Yeah. Let's see. To put in perspective, I have my 2 hardest clients are on Thursday, and
Okay.
one has DMDD, so anything I say to them, they interpret as a threat. So, it is. I don't know how emotionally exhausted I'm going to be coming home.
Fair.
DMD stands for what was it called? A disruptive mood dysregulation disorder. So, yeah. Also, yes. Also, by recording.
By recording.
Bye.
Goodbye.